everybody. Heidi Watney here. Welcome to the show.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out west in the American League, the Rangers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Padres 6-5. The Blue Jays sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Angels 9-5. The Houston Astros racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-2. The Bronx Bombers hit 3 long balls as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-4. The Tigers totaled 11 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-5. The Philadelphia Phillies had 12 hits.
Rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Texas Rangers. Rangers baseball next. Max Fried gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all 3 of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Popped him up. Chavis shading to his right. Just foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Stepping in now, Jim Edmonds. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Padres down in order. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Tyler Mahle is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
At the plate, Hannes Wagner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
That is good. The left fielder.
So now to the plate, Stan Musial. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Edmonds is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. Back now for the second inning in Arlington, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And, guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across the first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything. So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And, guys, I'm going to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Robinson Cano pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Ready. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and digging in next will be Tim Salmon. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with a sinker. Strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He went deep in the contest last night. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And the Friars are into the hit column. Into the box now, Paul Molitor, seared down the first baseline in the early going. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Padres lead one. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Bounce with it, just bounce with it. Everybody when they come, I'm announcing.
Your attention, please. Now running at first for the Rangers. He's out. Number 19.
Now to the plate, Keith Hernandez. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the pitch.
17.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
To the plate now, Jim Edmonds. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And that's a home run into the top tank.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. Next, here is Jimmy Rollins looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't matter if it's 0-2.
3. 4-4. Take the base.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Leading off for the Padres, the designated hitter.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball?
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Number
44. So stepping in is Tim Salmon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped up. Chavis waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. First delivery to him. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Musial is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Keith Hernandez. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit to first. Taken in by McGriff, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Hinoldi Paredes will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Goes in time, and that's out number 1.
Pinch hitting for the Rangers. Number 48, Tyler.
Ready to begin the 8th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jim Edmonds. And the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Reined in on to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here comes Jimmy Rollins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swinging bunt. But that one rolls foul. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up on the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Darwin's and Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half.
3.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Robinson Cano. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. He's around first, heading for 2. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Well, that's one way to lead an inning off when the game is tied. The manager would have liked for him just to get on base so that one of his teammates could bring him home, but he does it almost all on his own as the ball goes.
He's safe at the plate. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Tim Salmon is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is lined hard to deep left. Musial is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. Now into the box. Tom Murphy is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And he is in the second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When it left his bat, I thought it...
Warren Spahn comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Now at the plate, Jay Buhner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Down by 1. I'm interested.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Now batting, catcher.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Up next for the Rangers, David Peralta. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for... Ouch, that one hit him. At the plate now is Paul Molitor trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Pitch a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Oh, and he comes after him again there. Ball 2. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
This is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Tyler Callahan will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. That falls down, and in comes the winning run. And the Rangers are going to win this one walk-off style.
And you know, these guys take their cue from their manager. He doesn't panic, so they don't panic. They just put those hard hats on and then go to work. They manufactured a couple of runs, and this game is theirs. That was a fun game.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Texas came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Max Fried takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
Work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You'll find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major.
Inside the...
Hey.
Since you love me, hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay.
Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Starting out west in the American League, the Texas Rangers combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-1. The Seattle Mariners launched 3 home runs as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-1. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The Angels snapped their 5-game losing streak as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 1-0. The Astros hit 3 long balls as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 10-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The New York Yankees put together 10 total hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-4. The Chicago White Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Indians 6-1. The Boston Red Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 8-5. The Braves pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-0. The Phillies held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-1. Keston Hiura had a total of 3 RBIs on the day, leading the Brewers to a win over the Cubs 5-1. The San Diego Padres totaled 13 hits as a team as they plundered the Pirates 12-3. The Nats finished off a 3-game sweep as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-4. The win was their 7th in a row. The Los Angeles Dodgers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 6-4. The Cincinnati Reds had 12 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-4. And that's our show on this Jackie Robinson Day. Should be a lot of great games as well as celebrations of the great number 42. Talk to you again tomorrow.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Rangers shortstop, number 0, was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits as the Rangers downed the Rays 10-3. The Mariners continued to beat teams now with 11 straight victories as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-4. The Tigers defeated the A's in Oakland 4-2.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show.
Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case. Clean up base.
Inside the Show. Inside the Show with Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Rangers put up 16 hits on the day as they dismantled the White Sox 7-1.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out west in the American League, the Texas Rangers sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-3. The Oakland Athletics combined for a 4-hitter as they destroyed the Rays 9-2. The Seattle Mariners launched 3 home runs as they blasted the Astros 8-1. The Jays finished off a 2-game sweep as they bested the visiting Nats 4-3. It was their 7th win in a row. The Yankees allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat
Inside the Show. And now your host,